Hi guys, it's Kristen Bothy with 31 Gifts again. I was working on my business today and I kind of had like one of those aha moments, just doing some goodie bags to pass out to people that I meet out at the store, on the street. So had my mind, of course, on all these things that I was working on. I have a party tomorrow, so I was working on like hostess packets and all kinds of stuff, and I had a few people that said they were interested in some things, so I've sent some people some catalogs. And I was just thinking about how I have done 31 in the past and how exactly why it didn't work for me the first time. So I was backtracking and thinking, and I kind of came up with a list of 3 things that has really changed my business this time around. 3 things that I was doing the last time, or not doing the last time, that I'm doing now. So the first thing that I noticed, the first rule of thumb, I would say, in any direct sales business would be don't hoard your catalogs. The last time that I started, I thought, oh my gosh, these catalogs are 50 cents a piece. I can't even believe, when someone asks for a catalog just nonchalantly, I couldn't believe, I'm going to pay 50 cents for this catalog and then I'm going to pay, almost $1 to send it to them in the mail. It would give me anxiety. And at that time, we really were struggling for money because we had 2 really little kids and my husband wasn't as high up in his job, and we just didn't, everything I thought of surrounded around money and exactly how much things cost. So the number 1 rule I'd say in your direct sales business is do not hoard your catalogs or your business cards or your mini catalogs, because those are key pieces in your business that are going to get you sales, bookings, fundraisers. Those are all important things that run your business. That's exactly what your business is. I don't know why the last time that I did 31 that I didn't want to give catalogs away. And it just so happens that if I had given catalogs away to people, just here and there, I probably would have gotten way more sales, way more people interested. And even so, if they weren't interested, maybe someone in their family would have been if they would have, gotten the catalog. So that is a huge thing that I've kind of just, light bulb went off in my head today. So this time, I have certainly not been hoarding my catalogs. I have bought quite a few catalogs, and I have made it a point in my business to have catalogs on hand and make a business supply order at the beginning of every single month. So number 2, I found out today when I was just working on my business. I was just thinking about how last time when I did 31, I was so scared to ask anyone to do anything. I was afraid to approach anyone. I already in my mind had decided that these people did not want this. They didn't want what I had. This certain group of people, and then this certain group of people did want it. So I would go after the people that I was comfortable with and say like, hey, do you want to book a party? And then when I get to a party, I'd be all shy and I'd be like, you don't have to, it's really not for you. I'd almost talk them out of doing a party. The reality of the situation is a party is the spot for the hostess. You spoil her. I spoil her for 3 months, just like Melissa Feetsum says to. After her party. During her party, I might not give her a huge hostess gift, but before her party, I build her up, just like Melissa Feetsum says. Give them the hostess gifts, to build them up to their party. And then at their party, you give them like a little key fob or a small little hostess gift. But 31 rewards the hostesses so well. And I knew this because I had parties for friends even after I had stopped 31 the first time. I loved 31, but I kept talking myself out of talking to people and asking them if they'd like to do something. So that is number 2 in my epiphany today. That you have to come outside of your box. You have to stop your brain. I always thought I was a really good people reader. Like, this person wouldn't be interested, that person wouldn't be interested. But what does it hurt to ask? Asking, believe it or not, there have been several times that I've asked someone and they have said yes. And I had no idea that they would even consider it. But really, I've come to a point in my life where I'm like, hey, I know what 31 can give you. It's just, are you going to accept it? So, and I'm passionate about it, so that's an even better thing. So that's number 2. Number 3 is think outside of the box. And if you struggle thinking outside of the box, go on your team's website, or, ask questions. Google's a great option, Pinterest. Just do things that you wouldn't normally do. Like, before, when I was selling 31, there's no way I would have just handed somebody my information. If somebody commented on how they liked my bag, I might have handed them a business card, possibly. But you have to think outside of the box. I mean, there are so many ideas out there online. Like, today I'm using the goodie bags for people, and just researching. I mean, like, watching videos of people doing things. Like, Jennifer Pasalakis does something where she'll go out, and if she sees a 31 bag, she'll say, hey, I see your bag and I love it, and my team, are you a 31 consultant? And if the person is, then she's just like, that's great, where do you meet? Where's your Celebrate and Connect? She makes conversation with people, and that is part of success in this business, which I'm 100% certain of right at this point. So those are my 3 main things that I struggled with last time and that I just wouldn't do. So number 1 being hoarding catalogs. It's not smart. Number 2 would be your coming out of your box, like just having more confidence in yourself. You love the stuff, it's good, that our hostess gifts are really great. Why not share that with someone else? And then number 3 is thinking outside of the box, where you have to think of new things that are going to draw people in and try things. And if they fail, they fail, but they might possibly be successful. So those are my 3 tips for any person starting in direct sales and any person struggling in direct sales. I know I've only been doing it a month this time, but I feel as though it's already going so much more smoothly. So that's all I have for you, and I hope that you take some of this advice, because I've done it before. So thanks. Have a good day.